Well, he wasn't at the memorial. Bad man. How dare he do this? What was he doing? He was hanging out with the New York Police Department. You know, the people who actually helped on 9/11 and didn't just stand around and be like, yes, we will remember, with their masks on.
The people whom Biden and Cuomo were attacking for doing their jobs and protecting people in the streets.
Yeah. But I want to double down on this. Right? You can see this image here, and you can see all the police department hanging around Trump, having a good time, all smiling, posing for the photo. No masks. None of them. Not one.
And they seem genuinely happy to see him, unlike people with Biden, where they boo him wherever he goes.
But I love the theatre of that, you know, that previous image, where you've got them all standing around with their masks being like, Trump isn't here, bad man. And then it's like, no, the normal people are just hanging out, doing normal people things. Anyway, so this was titled President Trump Visiting NYPD and FDNY on the 20th anniversary of September 11th, never forget. And if we go to the next one, there was a whole bunch of fun came out of this. Like, this was an amazing choice by Trump to spend his 9/11 hanging out with the first responders instead, let's say. So this is one where...
Yes, the heroes of the hour.
Yeah. So this one, I love it. He says, we're not supposed to say it, but I'll say it. We love the blue to the cops, which they seem to like. And he also got to sign their book. They have like a visitor's book. So we go to the next one. You can see him signing the book here. I love you all! Exclamation point in all caps. And then Donald J. Trump written there. Because just having fun.
Yep.
And if we go to the next one here, the cops are also bantering with him in a playful way, which was kind of cute.
Yeah.
So one of the cops shouts out, we're not supposed to be asks him, will you be running for president, Mr. President? And Trump responds with, they're not supposed to be talking about that yet, but I think you're going to be happy. So,
well, Trump is actually really great at this kind of banter as well. He went on, Greg Gutfeld's show the other day, and because it came off my YouTube autoplay. And, he's a comedian, so he's like, Mr. Trump, we've got to talk about the most important thing. Have you seen my ratings? And Trump's just like, they're fabulous. They're really great ratings. I'm really impressed because Trump being a media guy, he knows exactly how to play into all of this. He handles himself really well in these conversations.
That's a really good joke as well for the comedian. Anyway, so let's go to the next one because he said, you'll be happy about the news when you run for president. And then someone decided, okay, what about mayor of New York if you don't run for president? And let's play this clip and enjoy this.
One more question, Mr. President. If you decide not to run for president, if you decide not to, would you consider running for mayor of New York City?
Well, that's an interesting question. I would love that. I tell you, we could straighten it. I'd say, fellas, good luck. Go to town. They'd be announcing in 1 week, there's no crime in this. There's no crime. What the hell happened? I said, that was the easiest job I've ever... Seriously, that would be such an easy job. But I appreciate that question. That's cool. If I give you even a positive, a little like jokingly, they'll say, Trump's running for mayor. Now, if they let you do your job, we're going to be very proud again, but it's very embarrassing for our city. It's hurting our city very badly. They talk about it all over the world, the crime. When you have Antifa running down the streets and burning down your buildings and all of this, and they don't do anything about it, it can't go on for much longer. It can't. You are incredible men and women, and thank you all very much. I'm with you all the way, and to answer your question, the answer is yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you.
But isn't that great? But you can get the energy there. Like, compare that to the energy Biden's having in his daily life right now.
No one's happy to see Biden.
Right now, the daily life of the official president of the United States, Biden is walking around getting heckled.
That's a great way of describing the official president of the United States. Yes, he is officially the president. That's true.
Yeah, the other president of the United States, Donald Trump, is just having a good time. Like, he took his holiday, and he's just going around, and everywhere he goes, people just seem to like him. And the video evidence shows it, and people don't like Biden, and the video evidence shows it.
I don't hear anyone booing.
Yeah, this is another one, another bit of the banter of the cops. It was quite funny. So Trump was talking about Biden. He said Biden went to 3 places and didn't speak. I wonder why. Talking about him going to 3 places during 9/11's anniversary. And one of the cops just shouts out, it's because he can't finish a sentence. Like, even the cops know. It's great. So he also hung out with the firefighters. So we get the next one here. You can see the firefighters with the MAGA caps on, hanging out with them, having a good time. Again, I mean, the optics on this were absolutely fantastic, and that's why I wanted to feature it as well. And one of the best parts of this, you can see the firefighters with MAGA hats there. Biden had a similar incident, as in he was hanging around with people with MAGA hats on. So let's go to the next one.
I'll be back Trump shirt.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It's just a bunch of kids, all with their Trump merchandise.
Oh, God.
I guess Biden didn't see, or no one saw, or what, I don't know.
Well, I noticed he's not sniffing any of these ones.
Yeah, I saw someone posted this image on Twitter when it first happened and captioned it, tell me when you see it. And just all the comments were like, is it bad that the first thing I was looking for is him sniffing them?
No, it's exactly what I'd expect.
It's exactly what you'd expect.
But I love it. Yeah, literally, like, I mean, how embarrassing How embarrassing for Biden.
I mean, it's kind of more embarrassing than him being booed. I saw Jack Posobiec said about this, and I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong. Like, you know, he gets booed. Okay, everyone gets booed. But, you know, you go to an event in which you're trying to be, you know, taking pictures.
You're the president, apparently.
For PR reasons, and everyone's just like, yeah, I'm just wearing my Trump merch. I'm not wearing your merch. What do you mean is your merch? Build back better. Make America great again. Anyway,
yeah.
So there's that. So if we go to the next one, there's some other stuff going on here. So I'm telling you, Trump is just having such a good time, and the energy is mimetic. So Trump decided he would fight Biden. So this is the story with the Huffington Post, and this is the kind of spin I've seen trying to put him in a bad light or saying that he's having a bad time or something. And you can see the title here: Trump to mark 9/11 by charging fans $50 to hear him babble about boxing.
Trump's probably a good commentator.
$50, I'd pay that. It'd be good fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he apparently was going to go to some boxing game and give commentary on the thing, and he charged $50 for turning up, which doesn't sound like a bad deal to me. Watch a boxing game. Good fun. Anyway, so that's them trying to be like, yeah, he's having a bad time, but no, he just started like ranting about how he'd beat up Biden if he had to.
Base.
So if we go to the next one here, this is Trump calling in like a crank call almost, where they were like sat there talking about the boxing, and then he calls up and they're having a conversation, and he just goes, yeah, so if you had to fight anyone, who would you fight, Mr. President? And yeah, you know who it's gonna be. Let's play the next clip.
Well, if I had to pick somebody in the world, not only a professional boxer, because I'll take a pass on the professional boxers, that can be a very dangerous subject. But if you said, if I had to box somebody,
anybody,
I think probably my easiest fight would be Joe Biden, because I think he'd go down very, very quickly, very, very quickly. You know, he once said, "Oh, I'd like to take him behind the bar," and he'd be in big trouble if he ever did. Now, I think Biden would go down within the first few seconds.
So the offer's there.
That is so fantastic, because Biden did say that he would take him behind the barn and thrash him or something like that. And yeah, I mean, like, let's be real. Who do you think is going to win in the fight between Trump and Biden? Not going to be dusty old Biden, is it?
Biden gets killed by wind. So
like, Trump looks like he could lay him out.
Yeah. Also, I mean, God, imagine how much money you could charge for tickets to that. Like, there literally is a J-Reg sketch in which he talks about this as well, where he's like, you know, I'm sick of elections. Debating? Who cares? Just have the two people fight it out, and whoever's the strongest wins. And then we know they're right, because they killed the enemy.
Yeah, they won.
But, yeah, so that's it's on the table, Biden, if he ever wants to take that up, which he said he would, so, But also the last thing here is just he went to the boxing match, and he's doing his commentary, and just the crowd, like, breaks into chanting, "We love Trump." And you can see on his face, and I know this seems a bit like I'm just bigging him up as like having a good time, but he honestly is. I mean, like, the video evidence of just him going wherever he seems to be going, you know, from place to place to place, is just him endlessly getting positive feedback. And Biden going place to place is like an endless grind for him, where you can see like the stress on his face while he's dealing with these situations too. And you can tell he's not having a good time.
It's mad.
But anyway, let's end on this, which is the "We love Trump" chants coming from the crowd.
That was a fantastic job by a really great young man who's got a big future, and we're just honored. We're just honored. Thank you.
We want Trump. We want Trump. That's what everybody's saying in the audience. I don't think I hear that back home. Everybody's screaming right now. The people are going nuts. This is the main event in itself.
Thank you very much.
What an amazing rendition.
That's the legitimate king right there, isn't it?
I had to cut that down as well, because I mean that small clip there that people uploaded was like, you know, a minute and a half long, and it gives like a little speech to the audience, being like, you know, it's great to be here, it's great for you guys to be here. So. But also the commentators turn around and be like, yeah, that's the chant you keep hearing at football games as well, Mr. President. And he's like, yeah, I know.
But you don't. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Isn't that like, it's the fact that it's so on the nose and crystal clear. Like, Biden's getting booed. There are stadiums full of people chanting "F Biden, F Biden," and wherever Trump goes, it's just "We love Trump, we love Trump, we love Trump."
Yeah.
Come on.
I mean, the difference is so stark. It's not even a small thing. I think it's a huge thing.
It's massive.
Like, there was always the joke. I mean, this is why the election is interesting for a lot of people. Is just the enthusiasm gap leading up to the election.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll remember there was these memes of like the Democrat even released a video on their Facebook page, which was literally called, what was it? It was Ricky something. Please vote for Biden. I'm begging you. Like, it was embarrassing. versus the comments you get from, like, I think on the BBC in the UK, we had a big story about just like interviewing Trump supporters. What do they say about Trump? And the quote from the young Trump supporters was, "I'd crawl over burning coals and broken glass to vote for Mr. Trump." It was unbelievable. And then, the crowds, where are the crowds? They're not there. And then when he's president, you're like, oh, okay, well, he's president now, he'll be able to draw a crowd. Can't draw anyone. The only crowd he can draw is people booing him. Yeah. And the other guy, well, he's having a whale of a time.
Well, that was the thing, wasn't it? Like, Biden did an event recently, and he, it was weird. It was smaller than our live events, which is instantly a good plug. Come to our live event. So the 24th of September, this month.
24th, 25th?
Yeah. Well, no, the 25th sold out. Oh. So, not that Joe Biden could mimic that. But you could, there's still some spaces on the Friday. It'll be a good time, don't get me wrong. But yeah, no, it's really weird that it's like, Biden's got like 100 people. They're probably all paid staffers or something, the people who have to be around him.
I mean, like, the local party chapter will turn up to any event in which a party member comes, right?
Of course.
The president. And even then, it's like, there's some guys who are here who are just party members, activists, and that's it.
And then some boo in the background.
Get out of here, you loser.
Yeah. Whereas Trump's just greeted like a conconquering hero everywhere
Trump?
he goes. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at Biden rallies and stuff, honestly, if they start just chanting "We love Trump," wherever he goes, it's just going to be that's the mimetic synthesis of it all. It's not even boo anymore. It's just "We love Trump."
Right. Well, I suppose that's a cool sign up to Biden's mailing list. Find out when he's coming to your state, and then go to the crowd and just shout "We love Trump."
Honestly, that's a great idea.
Could you imagine if that happens, like 3 events in a row?
That will be very, very viral.
Like, he's going to be crying by the end of it,
Yes. Yeah. Because remember, he's running out of patience with you, right? He's running out of patience. You've got to get in line, you noisy minority. Well, make sure that you're heard. Don't let them push you around. You're allowed to boo.
And you should. This is a moral duty to boo. You are using force. Anyway. If you enjoyed that segment from the podcast The Lotus Eaters, you can go to prelotuseaters.com and get access to all our premium content.
Things like our book club, where we examine classics like Aldous Huxley's Brave New World and examine the themes that underpin it, and how we're getting worryingly close to that, or modern books like Mark Sidwell's The Long March, which is how exactly we ended up in the current cultural situation we're in and what conservatives can do about it. Or you can check out the other series we have, such as our Contemplation series, where Hugo and Josh decided to, in the latest one, have a look at an examination on the ways that other elections have been rigged for no reason at all. Or you can check out our Epoch series, which is one of my personal favorites, because this is where I get to talk about history. And I love talking about just random things from history. And one of the great things we can do with this series is talk about those things that aren't so often discussed. So, I mean, you can talk about Xerxes' army, the vast army that invaded Greece during the Greco-Persian Wars. Or we can go through things like Herodotus' view on the Scythians. Who are they? You probably don't know, but they used to be quite an important people a long time ago, and they're very, very interesting. We've got some really good reports about them. Or we've got premium podcasts, which is things we generally don't want to put outside of the paywall because we might get in trouble from, such as the list of things that Alex Jones was right about. Or we do just very interesting discussions because there are things that we do lots of work on. Another one is that I'm particularly proud of is where Christopher Hitchens, the famous new atheist, would have fallen during the modern culture wars, because he probably wouldn't have been very woke. But we also have lots of interviews and articles and other things on the website that you can sign up to enjoy, and we're really proud of them.
So if any of that sounds good to you, go over to lotuseaters.com and sign up for as little as £5 a month to support us, keep the show going, and also to get access to all the content. Thank you and goodbye.